I'm back from my vacation. I sure hope I didn't miss anything in the Vtuber community. It seems like nothing eventful happened. I don't know. It's probably fine. It's probably nothing. Yeah. Nothing much. Nothing I need to concern myself with. Hello, everyone. Hello. Did you miss me? You miss me? Hello, Murky Water, Paladin, Night Eater, Benzine, welcome. Thank you for joining me this day. How are you guys doing? How long have I been gone? Like 2 weeks? 10 days? Week and a half? How have you been? I've been good, mostly. Been good. I went to Italy. That's where I was. I don't think I said it before I left, but now that I'm back, I don't care, because it's been years. Oh my god, I was in a coma. No, oh my god, guys, no. That is, like, actually, like, a real nightmare of mine. That's, like, an existential fear I have, is, like, one day walking out and realizing it's been years or something. They're, like, waking up and realizing that. It stresses me out so bad, because I was, like, jet-lagged, so I got back from my trip. I got back on Saturday, so yesterday I was, like, really jet-lagged, and I was, like, sitting on the couch at, like, 8 or 9 p.m., and I was like, okay, I'm gonna rest my eyes, I feel a little sleepy, and I closed my eyes, and then I opened them again, and it was 4 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I've been awake since 4 in the morning. Actually, I should probably have some coffee, because I don't want the same thing to happen, you know? Like, I just need to stay up until my normal time tonight to fix my sleep schedule. But yeah, I was in Italy with my family, hence why I have become Catholic, because I visited the Vatican. I became the Pope. Have you guys seen Conclave? Like, a lot of my friends are obsessed with Conclave, and so I've seen it, like, twice, and, like, we were like, Amanda, when you go to the Vatican, you have to get, like, Pope merch. You have to get Pope stuff, and you have to see the Pope. And so I did. And, honestly, I like the Pope. I like that there's the Pope. I think that's fun. I think that's a fun thing for a religion to have. I'm gonna become Catholic. I'm gonna become Catholic. Nah, I can't do that. It seems like a lot of emotional investment. I don't know. Like, because the thing is, when I went to visit the Vatican, when I went to visit the Vatican, it was, like, super crowded, right? It's like, and a lot of people talk about this, the like, nightmare of tourism that is certain places in Italy, like the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, basically, like, a lot of places in Rome are, like, the big tourist spots, in the Vatican, like, the big tourist spots are just, it's, like, packed wall to wall. It's a nightmare, and it kind of was, but it was like a weird mix of people. It was like people who were like just tourists, like regular tourists from all over the world. There's like big tour groups from like China and stuff like that, and like people from all over who were just there to see it. And then there were like really religious people, like Catholic people who were making like religious pilgrimage, and they were like crying and like praying, and it was like it was kind of weird. Not it was weird that they were doing that. Like that's cool for them. They're making a religious pilgrimage. Lots of religions have that. But it was just like weird that it was also a big tourist trap. So there were people there who were just like, "Oh, nice, it's a famous painting." And then there were people like on their knees praying because this was like a huge religious event for them, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like a weird, an interesting vibe. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I went all over Italy. I went to Rome, Florence, and Sorrento. Sorrento is on the Amalfi Coast, and it is breathtakingly beautiful. Like one of the most gorgeous places I've ever been in my life. It's so beautiful, and I had a really good time there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I saw my family, who are my least favorite part of the trip by far. Just kidding, if they're watching this, and by them I mean Rebecca. I don't think she's watching, but sometimes she watches. Yeah, I did. I ate a lot of good food. I ate pasta, I ate pizza, I ate steak. I had like, honestly, I was expecting like really good pasta and pizza, which I had. But the thing I was like surprised by is, do you guys know what Florentine steak is? There's this steak that's really, I guess it's from Florence, it's famous or whatever. I'd never heard of it until I got to Florence, and our tour guide said that we had to eat Florentine steak. And it's like a T-bone steak, and it's like, I guess from a special cow, like it's from the cows from like the outskirts of Florence, which is like, it's like Tuscany there. It's like a Tuscan cow, and it's a really thin ribeye cooked like really rare, and then like put in this special sauce, and it was life-changingly good. Okay, if you're in Italy and you're like a foodie and you're like, oh, I'm so excited to eat pasta, I'm so excited to eat pizza, it's not about the pasta and pizza, it's about the Florentine steak. And then also when I was on the coast, the seafood was really good. They have really good like shrimp. They do like shrimp fishing out there, so we had like prawns and stuff. Really, really good. Yeah, lots of good food, gelato. Like a few days in, me and Rebecca like had a breakdown and had to go get sushi. But other than that, we only ate like Italian food. We had a lot of good coffee, a lot of good wine. We went to a winery. We did like the wine tour, and we had like very fancy wine. So this trip, right? It was me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my grandma. And my grandma like paid for all of it. Like it was a gift. It was like a graduation present, I guess. It was like a gift to my family. And I know I've mentioned this to you guys, but if you were here like 2 years ago, you remember. But if you weren't, I'll tell you. Like 2 years ago, my grandfather passed away, right? And, you know, he and my grandma had been married for like 50 years. And I think ever since he passed away, she's been in this like, it's not a midlife crisis, but it's similar. It's like when someone really close to you dies, sometimes it gives you like a new lease on life, right? You're like, oh my God, especially when you're that old. So I think she's having like an old, I don't want to say end of life crisis. That's fucked up. She's not like close to death, but she's having like a kind of new lease on life, I guess, for the last like 2 years or so. And so she took us on this trip to Italy, and it was like, okay, this is gonna sound like I'm trying to brag, but it's just what she did. But we went on like the nicest trip to Italy that money could buy. Like I'm talking the first class flights, 5-star hotels, private tour of everything, private wine tasting. This is like, this trip cost more than most people make in a year. Like this was a really crazy, like I've never been on anything like this in my life. This was crazy. you know, my grandma said she could afford it, so like fine. I don't know her finances, but it was very fancy. It was very fancy. And so everything we did like private tour style. So like we had like a tour guide that was with us and like private drivers and stuff, so we didn't have to wait in any lines, which helped a lot with the tourists. Like even though it was really crowded, we didn't really wait in any lines because my grandma, I guess, paid all these tour companies that make you get through the lines. But yeah, it was really fun. We went to Pompeii. That was cool. Yeah, I would say we hit most of the stuff that you gotta hit in Italy. I'm trying to think through like day by day. But yeah, Italy was really, really cool. I must say that like my grandma's weird. She's a big traveler. She's traveled all her life, and she likes to take her family on vacations. But like, and she says that they're presents, like this was a present to me. But she doesn't really ask, you know? She's like, I want to take you on a trip for your graduation present. And I was like, oh, wow. You know, like, I've always wanted to go to Germany, or like, I don't know, like, I threw out some locations or whatever. Like, this was just at a dinner really casually. And then, like, the next month, she's like, okay, here's the itinerary for our trip to Italy. I was like, what? And she was like, we're going to Italy. I was like, okay. You know, obviously I wasn't going to complain, but she kind of books the trips that she wants. Or that it's more that, like, she thinks I should go on, I guess. She's like, everyone should see the Colosseum, which is, like, you know, fair, I guess. And she's paying, so I'm not gonna bitch and moan. But, like, I guess Italy has, like, it wasn't really on my list. It wasn't high on my list of places I've, like, always dreamed of visiting, you know? It just, like, wasn't really, it was, like, maybe it's, like, top 10, but it's not, like, top 5, you know? But I had a really, really good time. It was really nice. Yeah. If you ever get the opportunity to stay in, like, 5-star international hotels, you should do it. It's really nice. It's really fun. I love being fancy for a little bit, you know. They literally, my sister and I, on the day that we were checking out from one of these 5-star hotels, we were on the 2nd floor. So we carried our luggage. We took our own luggage downstairs to the car, and they like laughed at us. They were like, no one who stays here carries their own luggage. You call the luggage guy, the porter. And I was like, that's stupid. I would carry my luggage. I'm not like other girls. Yeah, like they like literally laugh at you if you started like carrying your own luggage, because like I guess people don't do that. But it was really, really fun. You know, let me find some pictures. Let me see if I can actually get any pictures off my phone. Ugh, some bitch is texting me. Leave me alone! Sorry. Give me 1 second. I gotta text someone. Ah! Ah! Okay. I hate when you're trying to stream and some bitch is texting you. Oh, I don't know if these like pictures from my phone are gonna want to load. Oh, here's one. Okay, so the last day. The last day. This isn't a great picture. I will say like a definite like highlight of the trip was on the last day that we were on the coast. We did a private luxury boat tour. So it was just my family on this boat, and they just took us like all around. It was so cool. It was sick. Oh, okay, here's a picture. Here's a picture from the coast. Here's a picture from Sorrento. So this is like this grotto thing in Sorrento that I went to. It's very beautiful. Look at the water. Ugh. I'm not a huge fan of the beach, but the water there is so beautiful. It's like unreal. Like it literally looks like mouthwash or something. It's crazy. But so it was like a 45-minute walk from our hotel, and then you had to climb down this like scary cliff, and Okay, so, okay, I feel like this is a universal experience, but you know when you're on a family vacation and, like, halfway through, you all, like, have a huge fight with each other and, like, everyone gets mad at each other, and I think it's just because you're tired and spending too much time together. So, the night before I went to this place, me and my sister had, like, a big fight, and she was like, we were planning to go to this place, the next morning. We were gonna get up and hike there. And then we had a big fight the night before, and she was like, don't come, you're not invited. And I was like, well, you don't own this beach, Rebecca, I'm gonna go there. And then she was like, then I'm not going. And I was like, fine. And so I went without her. I hiked like 45 minutes and then down a scary cliff alone. And my family was kind of worried about me. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was fueled by pure rage. And I got there at like 6 in the morning, because this is like a really popular like tourist spot. But I got there at like 6 in the morning and no one was there. It was totally empty, which is like kind of scary, but also cool. And so I hiked 45 minutes at 5 in the morning out of pure spite because I was angry at my sister. And I said, well, if you're not going to go, I'm going to go without you. Even though I could have just waited, probably, or apologized or whatever. But I was fueled by pure rage and I had a hike. And then the next day, my parents and my sister did the hike without me. Not because we were fighting. We stopped fighting. But because I was just tired. I was sleeping. And they were like, this is a really long walk. We're like really surprised that you did this because I'm like a Hikiko-ni anime girl. I don't go outside. I don't go on hikes. I don't walk for 45 minutes. And they were like, wow, that was a big walk for you. You must have been really mad. And I was like, yeah, I was fueled by pure spite. I was like, if she's gonna ask me not to go, I am sure as fuck making it there. But you know, that's just sibling things, right? Sometimes you gotta do a 45-minute hike in Italy, fueled only by rage towards your sibling, right? Unless that is just me, I don't know. Okay, so, I have on my desk here 2 candies. I got some candy that I brought back to give to my friends and stuff, but I haven't actually tried them, so we can do a taste test. It's 2 candies from Sorrento. So if you don't know Sorrento, which I'm like saying with the most aggressive like American accent, it's like Sorrento. I'm like Sorrento. The O, you can really hear it. Sorrento is really well known for lemons. They sell like tons of stuff with lemons on it there. Like all lemon merch, like lemon flavored ice creams and stuff. So I got some lemon candies. So I have a lemon candy and an orange candy. I don't have very high hopes for these because they were selling these like lemon candies in like every single tourist trap store. So I don't think that they're gonna be that good. I think they're probably just for tourists. But I'm gonna sample it. Can you hear? It's like crinkly all wrapper. It's just like a lemon hard candy. It's like huge though. I'm just gonna. I feel like I don't want to put the whole thing in my mouth because you're gonna be able to. You're gonna be able to hear it. Like it's a big ass ball. Okay, I have it in my mouth. That's what I meant. Like you can hear. I'm doing that weird voice thing now. Yeah, I mean it's like a lemon head. It's like lemon flavored sugar. It's fine. No, it's not made in China. It's not made in China. It is made there. It is made there. I think it's just not made with, like, the super fresh lemons or whatever. I mean, it's good. I know. I just brought back these, like, 2 big bags. Do you guys do that when you go on a trip? You get, like... I got, like, certain souvenirs for specific people. And then I just got 2 big bags of candy to give out to... I don't know, anyone. Like, if we have a group of people over and we're like, Amanda went to Italy and she brought candy back. You know, it's not for anyone in particular. Wait one sec. I'm gonna show you guys another picture. I think most of you guys have probably seen this one. I took a lot of pictures of random cats. Sorry, the like thing that I use to link my phone to my computer is being really slow and dumb. Let me find this picture. I mean, the candy's good. I like it. I just really like lemon flavored things though. Like, it's like my favorite flavor of anything. It's like really good. Yeah, I think we did like a really good mix of like more local stuff because a lot of our tour guides were like really nice locals. Here's me with Luce! I was so excited to see this. They had like this building that this picture is taken in front of. It was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me too closely. I look fucked to this day, but I don't know what this like outfit is. They sell, you're supposed to like cover your shoulders and stuff at the Vatican, so I was wearing this like long ass skirt. But I was so excited. Then this like building that this picture's in front of was like the whole Luce merch store. And so I got a keychain. The Catholic anime girl. I was so excited because I love Tokidoki and I love Luce as a concept. I love that she exists. So I was like so happy when I saw this. I was like, oh my god! And like this like plaza that this was in, like everything else had like a line to go inside, but there was no line for Luce. No respect for my girl, my diva. I think all religions should have an anime girl. Like, I feel like that would cause like world peace. I think if like every religion would make like a really cute little anime mascot, we would stop like having religious discrimination. I think everyone would just be chill. You actually, I don't know if you can see in this picture at all. You can't, but you can see like a tiny little bit of the corner of this. But I am wearing. I have like a Pippa bucket hat that I wore like the whole trip because it's the only bucket hat that I own. It's like the only hat that I have with a brim, and it was so fucking hot and sunny. So like I was in like these holy religious monuments in my fucking Pippa hat because that's the only hat I have with a brim. It's a really good hat though. I really like that hat. I wear it all the time. It's like subtle merch though, because no one knows that it's a Pippa hat. But yeah, I took my Pipkin hat, my Pippa hat to the Vatican. Okay, so if I may get autistic for one moment, if you're familiar with Blue Exorcist, which you should be because you should have watched all my videos about it, the Vatican is like name dropped a lot in Blue Exorcist. But like in the Blue Exorcist universe, I genuinely don't think that Kato, the writer, like knows what the Vatican is. Because in Blue Exorcist, the Vatican is like this weird like underground building where like the leaders of the exorcists like do business, I guess. Like the Vatican is like the leaders of the Knights of the True Cross, I guess. And it doesn't look anything like the Vatican in real life. It has nothing to do with real Catholicism. But I was just like, when I went there, I was like, oh my god, this is just like Blue Exorcist because it's the Vatican. I was like, Rin was here. He had a trial here. And then I bought holy water, and I'm gonna put it on my Blue Exorcist shrine to remind me of the Vatican. Oh my god. There's like something in the middle of this candy. I'm sorry if you can hear me like smacking my lips. I can't eat and talk any other way. Oh, there's like a creamy center, but it's like really sour. That scared me. I wasn't expecting like liquid in there. Is it good? It's good. It's just really sour. And you guys know this. Actually, I don't know how many people know this. I feel like I've said this before. But a piece of Amanda lore is that I have So under your tongue, you're supposed to have 2 salivary glands, but I only have 1 because I literally like fried and killed one of my salivary glands by eating too many sour gummy worms. I don't know if I've definitely mentioned this before. This is quintessential lore. This is important. It's important that you know that I have one. Okay, so if sour candy like makes you salivate, and if you eat too much of it, it can like inflame and irritate your salivary gland. Like spicy foods can do this too, I think, but for me it was sour candy. And I had what was called like a salivary gland stone, which is like where it's clogged up basically with like a little hard like piece of like, I don't know exactly what it is. It's like a tonsil stone kind of thing. And I had one and I just like didn't get it treated properly, and now the salivary gland is like dead. Like it doesn't work. So yeah, I did that. That was great. So now I kind of try to avoid sour candy, but I really like it. I like it enough that I destroyed one of my salivary glands. So maybe that's why I get like so thirsty. My mouth is dry as fuck. I don't make enough saliva. This is a real medical condition, guys. Watch out. Watch out. If you irritate your salivary glands, you can be fucked. It doesn't really have any like bad effects. Like you have lots of salivary glands, but like I just have one that doesn't work. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else fun that happened on my trip? I mean, I think we did, like, it was my first time in Italy. So I think we did a lot of the really basic kind of tourist stuff, because, like, you can't, even though, like, yeah, the lines are long and it's whatever, but you can't go there and, like, not see the Colosseum. Or, like, the Forum. Is Italy real? Allegedly. I don't know. And more investigation required. But yeah, like, the beaches there were also crazy because, okay, so the number one reason I don't like beaches, really, is sand. I don't like getting sand on everything. But there's, like, no sand on the Amalfi Coast because it's not really beaches. It's, like, cliffs. It's all rocks. There's, like, no sand here. Like, even this part that kind of looks like sand, it's like tiny little rocks. So there's no sand that gets everywhere, which is really, really nice. It is like a little bit scary though, because you're in like the ocean on the side of a cliff and it can get pretty kind of, I don't know, kind of choppy. And sometimes I'm like, whoa, I feel like I'm about to get slammed against a rock. But other than that, it's really nice. I have a newfound appreciation for rock beaches. I don't like sand, I like rocks. I mean, I do have like some complaint. Like, so Italy it's really fucking hot, right? I went in fucking July. It's really hot, and you should be like, Amanda, you're from Texas. It's hotter in Texas than it is in Italy, which is true. The thing is, in Texas, everything is air conditioned, and in Italy, a lot of stuff it's not air conditioned, but the air conditioning is very weak. It's like in most places, if you go to like a restaurant or whatever, and they have like indoor dining and outdoor dining, it's like you'll be hotter if you sit inside because it's really hot and they don't have very good AC. And also, like, I feel like in like 2 of the 3 hotels we stayed in, the fridge would like not even get cold. It was like lukewarm. So I'd be like, guys, please. Please, it's so hot. Like, I need AC. But yeah, other than it was really hot, it was really crowded. My family gets on my nerves. Other than that, it was a great trip. Had a really good time. Got some souvenirs. Not too many, though. I did pretty good on not spending too much money. Clap for me. Be very proud of me. Say I got I get some candy and some stuff to bring back to my friends. AC not invented in Europe yet. See, I keep hearing that. Y'all really need to get on that. You hear me, Europe? I'm speaking to you, the country of Europe. This stupid American would like you to change your ways. Because I'm American and I know better than all of Europe. I do think that maybe I am like the loud American though. But I don't think that's my fault. I think it's because my family talks over me. My family is very loud because none of us know how to take turns speaking. I drank a lot. I drank a lot at all times of day. I'm not a big drinker, but I became one for a few days in Italy. It wasn't even me ordering the drinks. It'd be like, we'd go to a restaurant, we'd sit down, and my mom or dad would like order a bottle of wine for the whole table. And I'd be like, it's like lunch. Like, I wasn't planning on drinking wine, but they just ordered a bottle for the table, so I guess I'm drinking wine. And then I did. I like wine. Oh yeah, on the way back from my trip, I, you know how, you know how sometimes on flights, they'll overbook the flight, and then they'll be like, we're looking for people to give up their seats in exchange for miles. So I took a flight from, Naples back to Newark, to New Jersey. And then I was getting on a flight from New Jersey to Boston, which is like, it's like an hour-long flight. It's a very short flight. And, I was at the gate, and they were like, we're looking for people to take a later flight for $1,000, $1,000 United voucher. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I was thinking about it. And then they were like, we're offering $1,500. I was like, oh, it goes up. And then they were like, we're offering $2,000. I was like, oh. And then I was thinking, if ever there is a time in my life where I should take this, it would be now, because I had flown in earlier that day on, it's called United Polaris class. It's like international first class. So it's like nicer than first class. It's like the ones with the beds and stuff. Which is really, really nice. Oh my god, it was so nice. The flight was so fun. It's such a world of difference. It's so expensive, but it includes access to an airport lounge. So every ticket you buy on Polaris class comes with access to the Polaris lounge, which has like showers and beds and a full restaurant and a buffet and a full bar, and it's all included with your ticket. You don't have to pay for any of the food. It's all included with the Polaris ticket, which I still had. I still had my boarding pass. And I was like, okay, they're gonna give me $2,000. The next flight is in 2 hours. I'm gonna go upstairs to the Polaris class lounge and take a shower and have a bunch of gourmet food from their buffet. Get a drink, charge my phone, sit in the VIP lounge for 2 hours, and then get a $2,000 travel voucher. So that's exactly what I did. Because I never, like, you have to understand, this is not the norm for me, right? Like, my grandmother paid for me to have this Polaris class ticket. I'm probably like, I might never fly Polaris class ever again in my life. Probably won't. Unless someone else pays for it. And so I was like, if ever there's a time to take them up on this offer, I should do it. I should do it. And so I did. And now I have $2,000 travel voucher, and I'm going to use it to go to Europe again next year, I think. It's like, if you book ahead of time and you're flying, like, economy, which I usually do, like, $2,000 travel voucher will get you most places in the world. That's a lot of money. So, you know. Oh, I could go to Japan. Japan is so bad. I can make my pilgrimage. Amen. But yeah, it was really nice. It worked out really well. And now I have a $2,000 travel voucher, so I'll be going on a trip sometime soon. Yeah, Polaris class is really nice. It was nice, yeah. I was gonna say something else about the airport, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. So I was standing up at the desk, and they were, like, taking my information so that they could send me this travel voucher. And you know how there's, like, 2 people at the desk? There's, like... Yeah, the voucher expires next year, so... Yeah. And I will not forget, trust me. So there was, like, one lady standing at the desk, and I think that they were looking for 5 people to give up their seats on this flight, and I think I might have been the only one who took them up on it, so they had to bump 4 people from the flight. And 2 of these people were, they were, like, British or something, like, this extremely angry old British man who I guess was getting bumped from first class, which that sucks, but he was getting bumped from his flight. And he was at the desk just absolutely going ballistic on the other, like, desk agent, or whatever you call it, like, desk lady. And he was just going ballistic. He was like, you're bumping me off my flight, whatever, you know, like, it's not, like, it's not a good situation to be in. I understand that it really sucks to get bumped off a flight for, like, seemingly no reason other than the airline overbooked it, and everyone actually came. But, you know, there's no reason to go ballistic at the desk lady. It's not her fault. But he was. And then she was explaining the situation. She was like, I'm sorry, sir. You know, we've been soliciting people to give up their seats, and we just don't have enough seats. And I was literally standing next to them. And he's like, I've been sitting here for an hour, and I didn't hear you solicit a single time. And he was just losing his mind. He was like, I didn't hear you do that once. You're lying. You didn't even try to get me a seat. Blah, 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 blah. Like, he was like very insistent that they didn't ask people to give up their seats. And then this is the Newark airport, and, like, if you've ever been to the Newark airport, the employees do not fuck around, all right? They are not giving, like, excellent customer service. They are kind of no nonsense there. And she was like, sir, if you look directly on your left, this young lady right here is giving up her seat because we solicited it. And he looks right at me, and I was like, yes, sir, that's why I'm at this desk. It's because they were asking people to get off the flight. Like, that's why I'm standing here. I don't know what to tell you, man. So I did kind of get to, I don't know. I wasn't being mocking. I didn't say that. I was like, oh, you know, I'm very meek in real life, honestly. I can be. I was like, oh, yes, sir. Yeah, they did ask me that I am giving up my seat. And he was like, oh, and then I walked away. But I kind of got to help. I kind of got to help the desk agent put someone in his place, which was fun. Because I hate old men who I hate old men who yell at service workers. I know that, like, Karen is the stereotype, but I feel like men are actually, like, low-key so much worse. Like, if you have, like, a Karen is nothing compared to a Kevin, okay? Like, those guys get mad at the airports. It sucks. I am so not envious of all the desk agents at airports. That seems like a terrible job. They must get paid pretty good. Or maybe they just don't care. I don't know. They have a thick skin, though. They were unbothered. They must just get berated all the time. I know, because... like, that's, like, my dad can be very unpleasant to service workers, and it's extremely embarrassing. It's like the freaking 9th circle of hell when you're, like, just standing there as your dad yells at a service worker. It's awful. Oh, here's a picture of the Florentine steak. Do you guys want to see the Florentine steak? Your better name than Kevin. I don't know. What's the male version of Karen? I do feel like Kevin kind of works. Oh, speaking of Karen, there's my dad. Hi, Dad. This is what the Florentine steak looks like. It's very rare, which I like. But it's so good. It was, like, honestly, like, I was, like, thinking about this steak for the whole rest of the trip. It was so delicious. This was, like, way better than any pasta or pizza I had. Florentine steak. Maybe I'm just a steak enjoyer. I am. That is still moving. No, but, like, that's the way they serve it. Like, they asked, Like, when I was ordering it, I was like, okay, we want the Florentine steak. And the waitress was, like, looking at me, this, like, like, American woman, and she's like, it's very rare. Do you want it rare? Do you want it medium? Do you want it? And I was like, I want it the way that you make it. And she was like, it's very rare. And I was like, give it to me. Give it to me. It was so good. So good. This is, like, the best meal we had. This was in Florence. And my sister, shout out to my sister, don't tell her I said this. She made a reservation at this restaurant, like, days ahead of time. It's, like, a very well-known restaurant, I guess. And we walked up, and there was a crazy long line, and, like, we're not gonna be able to eat here. And then my sister was like, I made a reservation 2 days ago. We're like... And apparently you can't just make a reservation on the website. She had to, like, email them in Italian. And so she was, like, Google translating this email conversation trying to get a reservation at this restaurant, and it was, like, the best meal I've ever had. It was so good. So, you know, shout out Rebecca. She nailed that one. Don't tell her I said that. Just kidding. I actually thanked her. I'm actually nice to my sister. I know you guys don't. I feel like people don't believe me when I say that, but, like, I'm low. I didn't mean to do that. I'm, like, low-key nice to my sister. She's mean to me. She's, like, meaner to me than I am to her, I feel like. But yeah, this is like how it's supposed to be cooked. She was like, this is the real Florentine steak. Let us know if you want us to, like, throw it back on the grill. And I, like, devoured that shit. It was so good. And they say it's for, like, 2 people. So me and my dad ate this. And it was so good. And it, like, me and my dad and also, like, everyone else there, like, we all tried. We didn't even finish it. But it was so good. It was so good. And it's like, I feel like it's like, you know, you can get, it might not be as good as in Italy, but you can get really good pasta. You can get really good pasta in the States. Like, there are nice Italian restaurants where you can get really good pasta. But I've never been to an Italian restaurant in the States and seen, like, a steak like this. So I think that might be, like, a true blue sort of thing. Why do you have the... What is that word? Arcruid? What? Arcuid? I don't know what that is. Oh. Neko Arc? I didn't know that that was her full name. Well, I don't have the fit. What about this is the fit? It's just a white shirt. That's literally the only similarity. This is like, she's wearing like a turtleneck. Yeah, I'll get around to reading Fate. I'll get around, or Tsukihime, or whatever the fuck this is. I'll get around to it someday. Anyway. I do not have the... Is that how you say it? Acruid? Acroid? Acruid? I don't know. Pronounce. I'm watching a YouTube video telling me how to pronounce it. Dude, just tell me to pronounce it! Why is this video 1 minute of this guy yapping? Arquade? Arquade Brunstad. Arquade Brunstad. Okay, anyway. I'm glad I know that now. That's some, like, I'm glad that that's in my brain now. Great, awesome. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it was a really good trip. I do feel like it was, like, pretty uneventful. It was, like, a very standard, like, take your family to Italy trip. So you know how I said that my grandmother planned this trip? And she has, like, a travel company, like a travel agency that she's been working with for, like, or, like, she's been a customer of this travel agency for, like, 30 years. And so it's not very, like, personalized. It's kind of like she just goes to this travel agency and she's like, here are the dates we want to fly, or here are the dates we want to go. I have a family of 5, and we just want to do all the Italy stuff. And then they're like, okay, here's the Italy trip, and they send her the itinerary, and they book everything, and they take care of it. And it's very convenient, it's good for families, but we did have a very, like, bog standard kind of Italy trip for most of it. And then, like, when we had off time from these, like, pre-scheduled tours, we'd go, like, explore a little bit more and get off the beaten path a little bit. But honestly, like, Italy is, like, so the parts that we went to, at least, are, like, so touristy, so overrun, that it was mostly, like, go to the tourist spots, and then all around it is, like, restaurants and shopping aimed at tourists. And if you want to get any further, like, if you want to get to, like, the real local spots, it's, like, you have to, like, call an Uber that costs, like, $60 to drive you out of the, like, tourist zones. So we didn't do a ton that was, like, not the most touristy stuff, but, like, I'm okay with being a tourist. Like, I think some people are, like, obsessed with, like, I'm not a tourist, I'm, like, a traveler or whatever. It's, like, different. And it's, like, I'm okay with doing all the tourist stuff, especially when it's my first time visiting. Like, I didn't come here to not be a tourist, I guess, if that makes sense. But we did make it out to a couple more, like, local restaurants and stuff, and those are super good. Those are definitely way better. Congratulations on no longer being a heretic. Yes, Amanda has become Catholic. That is just a meme, by the way. I'm not actually Catholic. Oh, I don't know. Is it easy to become Catholic? How to become Catholic? Is it, like, easy? Is it just, like, an online thing? Or can I, like... Is it, like, a lot? Because, like, I don't know, like, to convert to, like, Judaism is, like, a lot. You have to do, like, years of, like, lessons. Okay. Oh, here, Catholic.com. How to become Catholic. Becoming Catholic is one of life's most profound and joyous experiences. Some are blessed enough to receive this great gift while they are infants, and over time they recognize the enormous grace that has been bestowed on them. This is very self-important. Others enter the Catholic fold when they are older children or adults. This tract examines the joyful process and steps to becoming Catholic. A person is brought into full communion with the Catholic Church through reception of the 3 sacraments of Christian initiation: baptism, conferment, and the Holy Eucharist. What is the Holy Eucharist? Is that the cracker? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I love those. I've never had them. I've never had that. But I like how you guys eat crackers. Okay. I do kind of want to be baptized. Like, it just seems fun, you know? I do honestly just want to be baptized. Like, I think it would be cool. A person who is baptized in the Catholic Church becomes Catholic at that moment. Once initiation is deepened by confirmation and the Eucharist, and one becomes a Catholic at baptism. This is true for children who are baptized Catholic and receive the other 2 sacraments later, and adults who are baptized, confirmed, and receive the Eucharist at the same time. Those who have been validly baptized outside the church become Catholics by making a profession of the Catholic faith and being formally received into the church. What is the difference between being Catholic and being, like, regular Christian? Is it just that you believe in the Pope? I'm, like, so out of the loop with Christianity, dude. I don't know shit about it, really. Which is crazy because it's so prevalent, but I just feel like, I don't know. I never learned about this stuff. Catholic any percent speedrun. Well, it seems to me that this website that I'm looking at, Catholic.com, is saying that any percent is literally just get baptized. So, like, I could, like, I don't know, can I just, how do you get baptized? Like, can you just go? Can you just do it? Can you just get baptized? Like, or do you have to do something first? Because if you have to, like, take a test, I'm out. Oh, inquiry stage in which an unbaptized person begins to learn about the Catholic faith and decide whether to embrace it. The first step to becoming Catholic begins with the rite of reception into the order of catechumens? What the fuck is that? is a term that early Christians used to refer to those preparing to be baptized and become Christian. Oh, so there's like a training phase. There's like a training arc. How do you say that? Would holy water burn the Amanda? No. Catechumen. One who is being taught the principles of Christianity. And then you take a written rite of election, in which the names are written in a book of those who will receive the sacraments of initiation. Dude, this is so much. I'm sorry, this is too much. I can't. This sounds like too much work. Yeah, this is low-key too much work. Sorry, Catholics. I'm not gonna become Catholic. I'm just gonna stick with, like... Which, no, like, if I was gonna get baptized, I'd want to go, like, all the way, like, in the pool. Like, in a bath or whatever. Where do they do baptisms? Like, I know that there is such thing as a baptistry, but I don't think all churches have that. Like, could I be baptized in, like, the public park? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the religion I already have. Because it's easier. I already did it. I don't know, like, they already did it all for me, you know? That's not true. I had to do all the bat mitzvah shit. I feel like people don't know that. Like, a bat mitzvah is, like, a fucking lot of work. Which sucks so bad. Because, like, I remember when I was, like, getting bat mitzvahed, and then, like, some friends I knew who were a little bit older were doing, like, a quinceañera, and it's, like, the same thing. You get, like, the same party, except they didn't have to do any studying. So fucked. I was so pissed. Dude, I hated my bat mitzvah. The baptism is symbolic death by drowning and rebirth. So arguably to do it right, you need the full pool submerging, not just a bit of water on your head. Yeah, I agree with that. Do you guys see that video of the priest, like, baptizing a baby and he, like, drops it in the water? Like, he, like, drops it all the way in. Do you still know the Latin? Latin? For my bat mitzvah? Dude, bat mitzvah's in Hebrew. Do I still know it? No. If I speak, the ADL will crucify me. Okay, the ADL doesn't like me either. I can do, like, there's, like, parts of the bat mitzvah that are the same for everyone, and then some parts depend on, like, your portion. I don't know what you guys, like, know about, like, bar bat mitzvah shit. It's like, it's not that complicated, but I just don't know how much of it is, like, common knowledge. But, like, so what week you do it affects, like, what passage you're reading and what passage you have to learn. And, yeah. And then it sucks because, so, like, you have to do this thing called, do you know prayers memorized in Hebrew? Yes, I do. I do. But, like, the thing that sucks is that you have to do this thing called a Haftorah, which is basically, like, the sermon. Like, the kid has to give a sermon, which sucks for everyone involved because they're terrible. But, like, what week you have to give a sermon about can be so unfair, because some people will get, like, the cool stories from the Bible that are, like, the 10 Commandments and the flood and stuff and, like, cool stuff. But then my Torah portion was, like, it was very detailed instructions on what kind of fabric you have to use to make, like, a shrine. It was, like, instructions on how to build a temple. It was, like, it's all, like, it's like a description of what materials and size you need to make a temple. And I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to say about this? I have to, like, give a speech doing, like, analysis. How much Hebrew do I know? A little bit. The thing with the Hebrew is, like, I can read it. Like, I can read the text and, like, I could tell you what it sounds like, but I couldn't tell you what it means, you know? Like, I know the letters. Slideshow of temple blueprints. You don't get to make a slideshow. It's not like a class presentation. It's a service. I don't know. I was also jealous because I had to go to so many bar mitzvahs, and basically, like, at my, like, Jewish middle school, there were, like, 2 synagogues that everyone went to, and there was, like, one where the service, it was, like, the Reform synagogue, it was, like, the less religious one, and the service was, like, an hour long, and you had to do, like, 5 prayers, and then there's the synagogue I went to, where the service is 3.5 hours long. I was so mad. Every time, I was, like, in my extremely angsty 13-year-old era, every single time I would go to one of those hour-long services, I would be like, holy shit, I hate my fucking dad. Why do we go to the terrible synagogue where it's 3.5 hours? And the reason is just that. That's where his parents went. That's it. There's no other reason. Yeah, but, yeah, so, I don't know, I've spent too much time studying Hebrew to become Catholic, I guess. I don't know, becoming Jewish is, like, a lot of work. And some people who are, like, I don't believe this, but some people who are, like, really, really religious, like the Orthodox Jews, they don't even believe you can become Jewish. They think you have to be, like, you know, like, the chosen people. Someone once said, you only really pick the religion of your parents or the opposite of that. I guess that's true. I guess I picked the religion of my parents because, I don't know. The Amanda's kids would go just so they know what it feels like. I would never in a million years send my kids to the synagogue that I had to go to. For many, many reasons. That place sucks. Dude, they have like a live stream. I'm not gonna like link it or anything, but like they have a lot. They started doing YouTube live streams during COVID of the services, and they don't have raids on. But I was like, what if I could raid my synagogues? I really want to do it. I was like trying to convince them. I was like, please, come on, let me raid you guys. It'd be so funny. How much Israelite is in you? I mean, like, modern Israelite, none. I'm not really related to anyone who lives in Israel now. Israelite in the sense of, like, just ethnically Jewish. I'm basically almost 100% ethnically Jewish. Like, okay, my sister and my grandma did, like, a DNA test, and it's like, there is one single person. We know exactly who it is, actually. It's, like, my mom's great-grandfather or something. My mom's great-grandfather was not Jewish. Other than that, every single member of my family, as far back as we can possibly trace it, is Jewish. I'm a moderator from Israel. This is my moderation. What the fuck does that even mean? Have I traveled to Israel? I have been to Israel, yeah, a long time ago. I went when I was 9. It was very interesting. But I haven't been on, like, Birthright or whatever. My dad wants me to. I have no interest in going on Birthright. No, thank you. Dark Lord raid on the church. We should see. Okay, at the end of this stream, I need you guys to stay to the end of this stream because I'm gonna try to find a church to raid. Is that, like, sacrilegious? Am I going to hell? Is that you in the picture? That is me in the picture. That's me and Luce. You didn't apply to Birthright? No, I don't fucking want to go on Birthright. Are you kidding me? Ew. I don't even know, like, I don't know the age limit for going on Birthright. I'm probably too old to go on Birthright, even if I wanted to. I feel like everyone who goes on Birthright is, like, 17. Smart with cover the face? Yeah. I mean, like, if you really want to track down pictures of my face, you can do it, but, like, I'm not gonna post them. I don't care that much. And you and I. It's too bad it will no longer show you as Lord of Darkness. Yeah, that would have been funny. I'm gonna make like a YouTube account that's just called Satan and start raiding churches. How was my trip? It was amazing. I ate Florentine steak, I saw Luce at the Vatican, and I went swimming. And I saw lots of other stuff. I saw the funny meme painting, actually. Wait, see if I think I took a picture of it. Why did I change my name? I don't know, I just kind of felt like it. Like, I felt like it, I don't know. I literally have, like, no deep meaning. I just thought it would, like, sound cool. And I kind of always thought, ever since I started, that, like, Amanda Lord of Darkness is kind of a bad username. Just for, like, searchability, I guess. Like, I just, eh. The Amanda Calamity dropping him from the top rope. I would be like one of those VTubers with like a 20-minute long intro. I got like a Smash intro. You'd be like, Amanda Calamity brings the insanity. I don't even think I'm like that chaotic of like a streamer. I'm like pretty chill. I'm a chill streamer. I'm like chill and normal. Oh, here it is, the funny meme painting. Let me show you. Let me show you guys the funny meme painting. That's me and the boys discussing Blue Exorcist lore. Oh, there's my tour guide. Hi, tour guide. He was kind of weird. Sorry, all these pictures are like vertical. But yeah, I saw the funny meme painting. It's at the Vatican. I didn't even know that this painting was at the Vatican. It was funny though. I was like, the tour guide was like telling us about it, and me and Rebecca were like giggling. We're like me and the boys discussing Freddy Fazbear. Has Blue Exorcist ended yet? No, it has not. And it never will, because the author keeps taking breaks. I've got a replacement series to be obsessed with. I mean, Blue Exorcist is one of my many obsessions. You know, nothing will ever replace it. I did start watching, on the plane, I watched, because I had a long-ass flight. On the plane, I watched the first 3 episodes of Togenanki, which, the first episode of Togenanki is like a beat-for-beat ripoff of Blue Exorcist. Like, honest to God, it's like an exact ripoff. I think that I haven't read or watched Chainsaw Man. I do think that it's actually like more derivative of Chainsaw Man than Blue Exorcist. But the first episode is so similar to Blue Exorcist that I was fucking cackling on the plane. It's kind of funny that one of the main image representations of pagan philosophers discussing cosmos lores in the Vatican. Yeah, kind of. It's like the grave of Galileo is in like which I saw, by the way. It's in like a Catholic chapel. It's like, you know, he didn't have a great relationship with the Catholic Church, but there he is. The thing about the Vatican is like, a lot of the part that you can visit is just like a museum. It's just like the Vatican Museum, and it's just a collection of stuff that the Vatican has in their collection, and now they have it on display at the museum. So it's like a lot of just kind of random paintings that don't really seem to have much to do with the Vatican, but it's just that the Vatican owns them. Well, there's a lot of like, there's a ton of like ancient Roman and stuff in there that like has nothing to do with Christianity. It's from like before Christianity, but just the Vatican owns it, so it's in the Vatican. Like, what if I just go dunk myself in some water? Can I be baptized? Our MC is a loner who has generic bullies who get possessed by the devil, and he lives with some priests, one of whom is his adopted father. Pretty much. I would say the only thing that's, like, missing from that is, like, like the bullies. It's not bullies that like attack him. It's like another man. And like he doesn't literally live with priests, but like he lives with his dad in, I think they live in like a liquor store or something. I don't know. I actually, and I'm not trying to dog on it. I did enjoy Togenanki, and I am gonna watch the rest of it. But it is lacking in originality, I will say. There's only 3 episodes out right now, but it is derivative of other series, I will say that. Which many anime are, and I'm okay with it. I just want to say, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for an anime to be derivative of other anime. It's like so much anime is all exactly the same, and I eat it up every time. There are a lot of anime that are very similar to, like, Blue Exorcist or whatever, and it's like, I eat it up. I eat it up! What can I say? What else did I watch on the plane? Oh, I watched this movie on the plane, like an indie movie called Tokyo Cowboy, which I actually really liked. It was very cute. It was like if a Hallmark movie was like actually funny, and it's about, it's like a really funny movie. It's about like a Japanese salaryman guy who works, he works for like a food conglomerate corporation that like buys up small businesses and makes them, you know, like makes them worse or whatever, like does evil business stuff. And they acquire a like cattle ranch in Montana, and they send this like Japanese businessman to Montana, and he like becomes a cowboy. And it's a good movie. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, that was good. I recommend Tokyo Cowboy if you get a chance to watch it. It was nice. It was quite funny. I like, cause they had like such a good a character that I really liked is there's like a receptionist at the front desk lady at the hotel that he's staying at is like a weeaboo, and she keeps speaking like he like she gives him like his luggage, and she's like, "Ohayo gozaimasu." It was very funny. I enjoyed that one. That one was good. That was my favorite character. was the weeaboo hotel lady. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. That didn't happen. Anyway. So, you know what I'm really excited for in 2 days, the day after tomorrow? We're gonna watch the Kingdom Hearts movie, HD cutscene movie, 358 million days. I'm very excited. I will say that, like, so Kingdom Hearts, this cutscene thing, but this game, whatever, 358 divided by 2 days. It has, like, long intrigued me. Like, you know, like, even, like, way before I started playing Kingdom Hearts, I always knew that they'd had this one that had this crazy title, and that you were, like, supposed to play it after Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was just, like, it has always fascinated me. So I'm very excited to see what it's about. I think it's only like 3 or 4 hours. So we're gonna start early. The day after tomorrow, we're gonna start at 5, and we're gonna do it all in one go. And then what's after that, actually? But I'm excited. And I was actually, so you guys know Tenma from Face Connect. She like very recently streamed 358 divided by 2 days. And like she streamed the cutscene movie, and I don't think she got copyright stricken or didn't get taken down. So I was kind of worried if I was allowed to like properly stream a watch along of the HD cutscene movie thing. And I think we're good. Thank you, Tenma, for confirming this to me. Why is Tenma freaking copying me though? She's playing like the same game. Like, damn. Okay, let's see. According to some guy on Reddit. Okay, let's see. Final Mix, we did that one. Rechain of Memories did that one. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix did that one. 358 over 2 days cutscene movie. We're about to do that one. And then Birth by Sleep Final Mix. What the fuck is that? Like, I will say Birth by Sleep is the one that, like, I've never heard of that in my life. Like, what the fuck is Birth by Sleep? Then another cutscene movie. Okay. Birth by Sleep Final Mix. What is that? For the PSP. From 2000. It's an action role-playing video game developed and published by Square Enix. Wow, a PSP game? Oh, crazy. Okay, I guess we're gonna do a PSP game. What is this cover? Who are these people? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm not gonna worry about this yet. We'll worry about that when we get to it, I guess. A lore, okay. How long is it? Yeah, like, I've never heard of Birth by Sleep. Oh, 25 and a half hours. Oh, it's like a full-on thing. Okay. I do think that... I think that maybe... And I don't hold me to this, because I haven't decided for sure. But I think that maybe after I do the cutscene movie... I might take a little bit of a break from Kingdom Hearts. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided. Because, I guess I haven't told you guys yet. I basically just, like, decided this yesterday, honestly. But I am gonna be moving. next month. So I'm not really happy about it, but you know, my lease is up. I gotta move. So I might wait until I move. I might wait until I move to do birth by sleep. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, I might take a little bit more of a break from Kingdom Hearts. I hope you Kingdom Hearts heads don't mind. Do Kingdom Hearts fans have like a fan name? Like, what do they call themselves? Kingdom Heartsers. I feel like Kingdom Hearts needs like a fan name. I tried to Google it, but I just came across Kingdom Hearts name generator. Kingdom Hearts name generator. Oh, it's just like an AI. This is lame. Boo! Tomato, tomato, lame. I thought it was gonna be something fun. Wait, I wonder if there's... Wait, I wonder if there's an Organization 13, like, name generator. Like, that'll show you, like, your name scrambled. Oh, there is! I want to know. Okay, Amanda. These all suck! No, wait, these all suck! What the fuck? Maxanda. No, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Danaxim. I kind of like Danaxim. That could be my Organization 13 name. God, I made so many. Xanadam. Wait, I liked Xanadam. That's crazy. Mad Naxa. These suck. These suck so bad. These suck. I kind of like Namdaxa. These all sound like Ben 10 villains. Do you guys think that Vilgax was actually in Organization 13, low-key? Anyway. Amandamus. Why'd you add an S instead of an X? You guys need to actually watch my second Blue Exorcist video because I put a little Kingdom Hearts reference in there for you guys. Yeah, my ass could not join Organization 13. All these names suck. That's the only reason. Otherwise, if I could have like a name that was actually cool, I would join Organization 13. I support their I like how they're trying to make evil Kingdom Hearts or whatever they're trying to do. I'm not fully clear on what their goal actually was in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think that they were just like, I know what like Zemnis was trying to do. He was trying to like make dark Kingdom Hearts. But I'm not totally sure what the organization, because he like made the Organization 13. But like they didn't seem to actually be that helpful in like controlling Kingdom Hearts. Oh, whatever, I guess. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Fucking Tron was there. Many of the members' names sucked. You take that back! You take that back! Kingdom Hearts, Organization 13 has cool names. Like, fucking Vexen. I'm looking at the how long to beat for Birth by Sleep final mix. And I am intrigued. Who is this brown-haired guy? He looks like he's got like a samurai thing. He looks like every Final Fantasy character put together. Like Alexius. Yeah, I like Alexius. He sounds like a luxury car. You and I did not care for Sanctuary anywhere near as much as Simple and Clean. I just like Simple and Clean was like stuck in my head for like the full month that it took me to play Kingdom Hearts. Sanctuary, not so much. It's not as catchy. And one of them just looks like Roxas. That's not Roxas? Anyway. In like a decade, if you waited since the release of KH2, they put the pieces together. Dude, being like an OG Kingdom Hearts fan back in the day, y'all were in the trenches fighting for your fucking lives. Oh my god, it sounds crazy. Like back in the PS2 era where you just didn't know shit and you had to play 10 million games and like you didn't know anything. That's like really crazy. It's a really crazy way for a game series to exist, like honestly. Sorry, I'm sleepy. I'm trying, guys. Look, guys. I need you guys to like not like someone ping me on Discord and make sure I'm not asleep in like an hour. Because I'm gonna fuck up my sleep schedule so bad. Because I'm still jet lagged. I'm still jet lagged. I can't fall asleep early. I'm gonna make coffee after this. I have to stay up. I have to stay awake. I have to stay awake to fit the jet lag. Ah! Traveling, like, internationally is kind of brutal. I haven't done it in many, many years. It's, like, rough. It's exhausting. It's fun, but it's exhausting. Kingdom Hearts Recoded cutscene movie. What is Recoded? And then there's another movie? Wait, there's two more okay. I'm looking at this Reddit post. It says... Okay, 358 over 2 days, cutscene movie. Birth by Sleep Final Mix, that's a game. Recoded cutscene movie. What is that? It's another DS game? Oh my god. Is it actually important? Okay, KH 2.8 collection. I have to buy something else. Recoded was a mobile game? Oh my god. Okay, Dream Drop Distance. HD. Alright, that's a game. KH... What? KHX back cover? What? What's that? Oh, wait, this says it's a movie. Okay. No, I don't care that much. The movies are chill. Kingdom Hearts 0.2, a fragmentary passage. Okay, so there's... I really only have, like... 3 more games. I had to do Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, Fragmentary Passage. And then it's Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3... and then, wait, Kingdom Hearts Union X? Union X Shutdown mobile game. Melody of Memory rhythm game. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road? is Dark Road? And then, oh, unreleased games, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. And Kingdom Hearts 4, okay. Okay, okay. That's not too bad. Do I have to watch Union X 4-hour cutscenes or whatever? It's a mobile game. It can't be important. It's a mobile game. No. Another mobile game. How many mobile games are there? Why are there so many Kingdom Hearts mobile games? I've never even heard of that. Kingdom Hearts Union X. That's like sounds familiar to me. Like I've seen that around. Dark Road, I've never heard of in my life. What is Kingdom Hearts Dark Road? Oh, what is this gacha life? Oh my god. Hello? Oh, I hate this art style. I don't like this at all. Dark Road is Xehanort lore? Why should I give a shit about Xehanort lore? Y'all are on some bullshit. I don't wanna play mobile games. Please, I'm already playing like 2 mobile games right now, which is more than I want to be playing. This is insane. This is an insane way to make a game series. Like, they are lucky it's so good and so popular because no other game series would survive this strategy. Like, my god. And I'm gonna be making a kind of, like, big change to the way that the membership works. So, if you're a member, you should definitely come to that. If you're not a member, after the stream, I'm gonna make, like a community post and probably a tweet and Discord post about what I'm changing and what's gonna be happening with that. I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be cool. I think you guys are gonna like it. So yeah, watch out for that. But the sort of current member drawings are gonna be changing a lot. So please stop on by if you are a member to that stream. ASMR time. Look, I want to make ASMR. I actually, like, really do. But I don't have, like, $1,000 for that microphone. Yeah. That's it. I want, like, a good microphone for it, and I don't have money for it. But I would love to make ASMR, and, like, I mean that seriously. Like, it wouldn't even be, like, funny joke ASMR. Like, I actually really love ASMR, so I would want to make, like, good ASMR. But no, it's gonna be different. It's actually related to, lore. If you have any interest in Amanda lore. If you haven't seen my lore video, you should definitely watch it before that stream, because I worked really hard on it, and it's gonna pick up from there, so... I'll explain it all tomorrow, okay? It's gonna be... I've worked really hard on something to show you guys. Yeah. So please stop by tomorrow. And then the day after tomorrow, stop by nice and early. Oh! $10. Wow. Blue Sky, thank you so much for the $10. Start a fund. Look, if you guys want the ASMR, that's probably gonna have to be how it is. Find drive. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Thank you so much for the super chat and gato. Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you what I've been working on. I think it'll be fun. I think you'll like it. I don't know. Now I'm Googling 14 best ASMR microphones for any budget. I just want the one that, like, I want, like, one that has, like, the 2 ears things. Oh, this fucking stupid shitty article doesn't have prices. Like, all of these are so expensive, you know? But I actually, like, okay, even though I have, like, a loud, shrill, annoying voice, I do think I would be good at ASMR. The $10,000 one. Some of them are, yeah, like, one of them is, like, $10,000. But I don't know, these are, like... These, like, Zoom ones that have, like... It doesn't have to be the one with the ears on it. Although I do think that would be cool. Yeah, like 1 to 200, maybe. I did make ASMR once on Twitch, and what I did was, okay, so this was, you know how like a while ago my microphone like broke? This was a while ago. I was using 2 extremely shitty microphones, and I plugged them both in, and I used this like weird, janky, like open source, homemade, like filter thing to try to make it like use both microphones, and it sounded really bad. That was definitely like a joke stream, like a joke ASMR stream, but like I was able to use both the microphones at once, but it sounded terrible. Yeah, I would really like to get like an ASMR microphone. It's just yeah, it's expensive. Like I don't know if it's even like possible to do anything that sounds good on the microphone that I'm using now, like. Because I don't think, like, if I, like, touch the microphone or whatever, like, people do in ASMR, I don't even know if you can hear it with this one. There might be a way to do it with, like, filters and stuff, but I'm not that good at audio. I think I'd have to get some help. Luckily, I have a lot of people in my life who are incredibly talented at audio. Like, some of my really good friends are, like, professional audio engineers, and I just never ask for their help because I'm embarrassed, even though if I asked, they totally would help me. I don't know. Like, one of them was here, like, a few weeks ago, and he wanted to see my computer. He was like, can I see your streaming setup? I was like, yeah, okay. And then he was like, oh, it's a USB microphone. I was like, fuck off! I don't want to... I don't like the audio interface. I don't like it. It's, I tried to use one, and it literally sounded so bad. Yeah, I like the mic I have now. I just don't think I can make like an ASMR video with it. I feel like I like ASMR that doesn't have talking in it sometimes. I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. Look into it. I don't consume ASMR often, but when I do, it's mommy affirmation RP. So based, so fucking based. Sometimes you need that. I'm not even joking. Like, okay, a crazy thing about being a VTuber is that, like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I enjoy the mommy affirmation RP, right? Like, sometimes sometimes you enjoy that. And then the one day, I got added to a Discord server with one of the people whose mommy affirmation ASMR RP I enjoy, and I was like, what do I even say? Like, what do you say in that situation? Like, I can't just ignore it. Mommy is here. I'm like, damn, I've been listening to this one fucking video of you doing mommy ASMR RP affirmation for, like, years. And now we're in a Discord server together. What do I say? Don't want to say who. This has happened to me multiple times, actually. So it's just crazy. It's happened to me multiple times that I've been added to a Discord server and someone who's mommy RP ASMR is there, and I'm like, mommy. No, usually I'll be like really chill about it. I'll be like, oh my god, I love your ASMR, and they'll be like, oh thanks, and then I'll be like, mommy, and then they'll be like, what? And I'm like, nothing. This happened to me twice. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's why, like, being a VTuber who's also, like, an embarrassing simp is so horrible, because you never know when you'll, like, actually have an interaction with someone you, like, are, like, weird, like, I've been consuming their weird content. I'm like, ah! And then I never know what to say to them. It's like the, like, 2 times I've been in a VC with Pippa, I'm like... Hello, it's me, Amanda. I'm so cool and normal. I'm so normal. I don't know. Don't meet your idols, kids. Unless you want to. They're all chill. They're all chill. I do wish, I don't know if anyone has, like, an archive of that Senna stream from, like, last year where me and Pippa were on there together. And I think it was, like, kind of a disaster. Like, we were just kind of screaming. But I think that's to be expected. I don't know. We're both loud. I don't know. I feel like there's a reason we're, like, mutuals. You know, we've got certain things in common. I am thinking, Pippa can smell the schizo on you. Maybe she can. Maybe she can. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think maybe once I watch that cutscene movie, I'll plan on taking a little break from Kingdom Hearts. I might kind of want to get into Uma Musume. I said I wouldn't get into another gacha game. If I start playing Uma Musume, it's gonna be totally free to play. I'm not spending any money on the goddamn horses. But I don't know, would you guys be interested in that? I feel like everyone's streaming it, so I don't know if it's boring. Just crash out and disassociated. Look, I finished having a crash out like a few hours before this stream, so like I'm good to go. I'm good to go. I'm good. Like I'm fine. You'll never catch me crashing out live until you do. I don't know, like the number of times that I've gotten on a stream and it's like I will literally just finish crashing out, but like you never know because I'm an incredible actress. Like a bunch of streams, like a bunch of the Kingdom Hearts 2 streams, like I literally finished like having a mental breakdown and like crying like minutes before the streams. Would you know? Maybe. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Speaking of mics. You played a gacha before? I'm playing a gacha game currently. Like, I've had like layers. Okay, the gacha game that I've spent the most money on is definitely Project Sekai. I've spent a lot on Project Sekai. The gacha game I'm currently spending money on is, of course, Blue Exorcist, Alternative Welt, which I have a hard time recommending because it's a broken and shitty game, but you can gacha for the Blue Exorcist characters. Can I do an olive oil impression? What does she sound like? I don't know. I can't do any impressions. You guys know this. I'm not an impersonator. What's the gacha? There's like a Blue Exorcist gacha game. It came out like a month ago. It's like not that good. What does she sound like? I haven't watched Popeye in a long time. Is it like a Betty Boop sound? Oh, shit. That's not it. I cannot do this voice at all. It's like a Betty Boop ass voice. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. I'm sorry. Hannah's great at impressions. She always plays herself. Hey, you said it. Look, you know what they say. Life is a stage. I'm a performance. You know, the character of Amanda is a construction. I'm not even real. What's the saying? What's the saying the guy said? Ugh. Wait, I'm gonna, like, remember this quote. It's the like life is a costume party quote. Franz Kafka. You know we love Kafka here. He said, I was ashamed of myself when I realized life was a costume party and I attended with my real face. Good quote. Love me some Kafka. Yeah, life is a costume party. I would love to be a voice actor in something, but like only if they want a character who has the voice that is this voice. This is the only voice I do. I mean, it is definitely kind of a performance. Like, I don't really talk like this usually, but I don't know. I feel like I have like two voice modes. It's like this voice and then like this voice, but I sound more tired. And that's like, hey guys, the same voice, I just sound more tired. I don't really do voices. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is just how I talk. It's how I talk on stream. I don't know. That's why I don't do shorts streams that often, because I feel like when I do short streams, they like, sometimes I like leave my domain of people who like me, and then people are like, stop doing that stupid fake voice. It's not a fake voice. It's not a fake voice, I promise. So yeah, if anyone's casting like an anime or a game or something, and you're looking for a character with like a really nasally voice, I do think it would be fun to be like a voice actor, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Boop boop be doo. It's also they have like old like the old like cartoons have that like, it's that like transatlantic accent that I cannot do. It's really difficult. I don't think your voice sounds nasally, really. That's good, I guess. Yeah, the shorts people are like, it's like kind of whatever. I don't know. I've actually been doing like okay on the shorts lately. I've been just like using YouTube's like built-in shorts editor. It has this thing where you can like automatically take clips from a stream and make them into shorts. And those have been doing like okay. And they're very low effort to make. So if they flop, I don't care that much. Because I just make them like on my phone. And I pull off Jessica Rabbit. What does she sound? I haven't seen this movie in ages. She has like a deep voice. I don't do impressions. I'm not an impressionist. She sings, huh? I feel like I haven't seen Roger Rabbit in like 1,000 years. Yeah, her voice is deep. I hope you're proud of yourself. There, that's the best you're gonna get. And I'm not even naughty, I'm cute. I'm cute. And if I was drawn that way, I can only blame myself because I drew myself. Boop boop be doo. There you go. There's your Betty Boop voice. I should learn how to do voice impressions. 'Cause I feel like that is like a skill one can learn. It just takes a lot of effort and like practice and like I don't know. Because like there are people who do really crazy stuff with their voice, like really crazy like impressions, or people who do like voice training and stuff, and they sound totally different. Toddy, happy birthday! Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. I'm the internet's occultist, Amanda Calamity. I just got back from a trip to Italy. which is what we're talking about. Yes, I ventured to Europe all the way from the beautiful United States of America. Thank you so much for rating in. Happy birthday! Everyone sing happy birthday! Yay! She knows that I'm planning my trip to England. Welcome, 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 guys. Yeah, we're just chatting and yapping. I've been gone for about 10 days, so should come to the UK. Look, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come to Europe again soon. I want to do like a trip to many places in Europe. I want to go to like England and Wales. I want to go to Germany. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't you worry. You missed my tale of woe about how I got a $2,000 flight credit for taking a later flight. So I will be traveling. Don't you worry. And I will come to England. And I will get a spot of tea. Or, what else do they have there? Fish and chips! And there won't be any AC. Every time I interact with like, the like, British people, I, like, feel like I'm being so mean to them. But, you know, like, just taking the real British experience. Greg's? What is Greg's? Is that, like, a store? Oh. Should come to the south. Come to the south of America. Not South America, but Southern America. Come to Southern America. We'll get barbecue. Yum yum. Come to Texas. Yeehaw. Okay, I'll come visit. I really do. I want to go to Liverpool. You guys know about my recent obsession with Liverpool. Okay, do you guys know the 24 karat Labubu lady? I am the owner of the one and only 24 karat Labubu. You guys know what I'm talking about? The Labubu lady, she said on Instagram Reels that she's gonna start doing meet and greets in the UK, and that you can pay her to take a picture with the 24 karat Labubu. So now I want to go to England and find her and go to her meet and greet and take a picture with the Labubu. I love her. I love that lady. Okay, I don't even know her name, but when I was waiting for my flight, I like scrolled really far down on her like Instagram page to before the Labubu. And do you know what her like, this is like crazy. This made me laugh so hard. Do you know what her like previous like fake internet thing was? So she's like a pet groomer. She was like a pet groomer, or she probably still is like a pet groomer, but like the type who does like artistic designs on dogs. And so she has a pit bull, but she dyed it like orange with black spots like a cheetah. And then for like a year on TikTok and Instagram, she was taking videos telling everyone she has the one and only cheetah pit bull hybrid. That was what she was doing before the Labubu. I just feel like more people should know about this. If you scroll down far enough, it's all just videos of her dog that she dyed to have spots, and she's like, I have the only cheetah pit bull hybrid. And like, I'm kind of obsessed with that. That's just like, that's just her life goal, you know? Like, that's just what she does with her life, is lie aggressively on social media. It's like really, but it's like, it's harmless lies, you know? She's not like hurting anyone. She's not scamming anyone. Like, it's its own form of comedy. It's comedic content in its own right, okay? Like, she is my top content creator. I don't even care. What is her name? I should learn this lady's name. 24 karat gold Labubu. What's her name? Lil Bulls Official. What is her name? Labubu, my Kami Oshi. I don't even have a Labubu, but I want a solid gold Labubu. Oh, I guess her name is Lily. Yeah, and before this Labubu shit, it was all about her dogs. Anyway. Labubu. I just love the way she talks. Is that Luce and you with a very conservative skirt? Why is everyone on my case about this skirt? It's just a skirt. It's a normal, I don't know. You're supposed, like, I was visiting the Vatican. You're supposed to cover your knees. But it was hot, so it's like a light fabric. Yeah, I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to explain my skirt to you. The fuck? I don't know, it's basically either that, like, because you have to cover your knees. So it's basically like either that or wear, like, pants. And it was really hot, so I was wearing this skirt. What is... So you guys don't fuck with the fit? What is this? I don't even know what I'm wearing this day. These, like nasty... These are my, like, paint shoes. They're really gross. My, like, nasty, thick-ass Converse skirt. It's the skirt that y'all are black. And then, yeah, the plain white shirt. I got my tote bag. I got my bracelets. I don't know. Get off my case. Like, okay, this wasn't my best outfit, alright? God, I can't serve 100% of the time. It's exhausting. He's only my sister. My sister hates this skirt. I got this skirt at Goodwill and it was 50 cents. Yeah, it's like a big statue. It's smaller. I'm like bending over and it's on a platform. It's not that big, but it is big. You want my honest opinion on the outfit? I don't know. Are you gonna be fucking mean? In which case, no. I'd like to see how you guys dress. God damn. I'm gonna do fashion review. Everyone hop on Discord and send me pictures of your outfits and I'll judge you. How about that? How about that? God damn. Sorry, I'm getting defensive. I'm also a Catholic, and I've been to the Vatican. The outfit is very humble, much like of the Pope would prefer. Like, I guess. I don't know, like, it's really hot and sunny, and we were doing a lot of walking. Like, it's good to cover yourself, so avoid, like, UV exposure. I don't know, it was an appropriate day to wear a long skirt. What do you guys are crazy. Man. I'm sorry you guys wanted to see my knees so badly. God damn. Keep it in your pants, please, fellas. I hope Italy was fun. It was really fun. It was very fun. It was great. It was beautiful. I swam in the ocean, which is like the most beautiful ocean I've ever seen in my life. It was so beautiful. Yeah, like I highly recommend the coast, even though it's quite expensive. I guess that's like one thing I wasn't expecting is like they don't really have like on the Amalfi Coast, they don't really have like public beaches. They only have like paid access beach clubs. Because there's not really beaches. You need like water access, you need like stairs and docks and stuff because it's on cliffs. So you have to pay to get in. But other than that, it was nice. You know, it's not like I paid, my like family paid, so it's fine. Yeah, I saw the sights, ate really, really good food, had a lot of drinks, spent time with my family. It was great. It was a great time. Yeah, I definitely want to travel more. I feel like when I was there, you know, like I just graduated from college. I'm 22. And like I feel like a lot of people I know or like people my age are doing the like solo travel thing, you know, where they're traveling by themselves. And so, like, when I was traveling with my dad, with, like, my parents, and I like, saw a lot of people my age traveling solo, it kind of made me want to do, like, a solo trip one of these days. Are we really doing the fit check? If you really send me the fit, I will judge you if you really want me to. I can't promise I'll be nice, though. I am unfortunately mean and unpleasant. Oh, maybe we could wait for another day. We wait for another day and we could do a lot of outfit checks. I can make everyone send me their outfits. That might be fun. I miss, like, several years ago, like a long time ago, I did a stream where I like looked at people's pets, and that was really fun. Love that. I've been to many European countries. My parents asked me if I want to go to Europe. I say yes. Well, yeah. Like, I wouldn't say no to traveling with my parents again, mostly. But, I don't know, like, I feel like traveling solo has got to be such a different experience. I don't know. I kind of want to do it. And it's like, I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I should do it soon, you know? Just been thinking about it a lot, I guess, because I'm about to move, and I'm about to be extremely unemployed, even more unemployed than I already am. And so I'm like, damn, if ever there was a time to travel, and if you're gonna ask, with what money, Amanda? Don't worry about it. Affiliate NYC alone, it's fun, but like, yeah, in like the next 2 weeks, or sometime in the next month, I'm gonna head to NYC alone. It's gonna be just for like one night alone, and then I'm gonna meet up with my family. So I'm gonna do that, and I think it'll be fun. I have a lot of friends in New York, like, in NYC. Am I going to Anime NYC? No. I wish I was. Actually, when is Anime NYC? It's like soon, right? Oh. No, I won't be there for that. But it seems fun, but it just seems like so expensive. Yeah. Actually, I'll be at a different convention that weekend. Yeah, you know, so I'm moving back home with my parents, right? Which I really did not want to do. But it's gonna have the advantage of, like, whatever money I am making from streaming or, like, a part-time job or whatever, like, I just get to keep it. I don't have to pay rent. My parents aren't gonna charge me for shit. So, pure profit. The downside is I have to live in Texas with my parents. Yeah, you know, like, I was, like, looking around and I was trying to find, like, I was trying to finagle all these ways that I could stay on the East Coast because I really love it here and all my friends are here. But it's just not worth it. Like, it's too much money for rent when I don't have a very stable job, so. It is what it is. You know, I hope it's not for too long. Yeah. It's rough out there, you guys, honestly. It is what it is. And I'm grateful that I have my parents' house that I can go live in for free, you know? Not everyone is in that situation. Some people are like, they have to strike it out on their own. And, you know, I can live at my parents' house indefinitely for free forever if I really want to. I don't, but, you know, like, it's nice that I even have that option. So that's the current situation. I'm gonna be moving soon. And you know, like I just graduated a couple months ago, and I'm just sort of adrift at the moment because the job search has been very unfruitful. Yeah, it's been bad. It's bad out there, guys. What? So anyway, if any of you guys are hiring, maybe I could work at VShojo. Do you guys think they're hiring? Anyway. That was a low blow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, VShojo. They seem like they're going through a lot. You know, all love to the talents. I'm not really like a VShojo fan. Mostly just because I don't watch Twitch. But I respect, you know, like I want to say I respect what they've done for the industry. But I guess I mean the talents, not the company. You could just couch surf for the next 6 months. I don't have that many friends. You know. There's ups and downs to going back to my hometown. Stuff's cheaper there. I don't have to pay rent. The biggest downside is just that, like, I'm not in touch with anyone from my hometown. Like, I have literally 0 friends. Literally no friends. So that's gonna be rough because, like, I don't know. I finally have friends here on the East Coast and I'm really gonna miss them. Yeah. So that's... I'm not looking forward to that, but that doesn't feel like a good enough reason to sign a year-long lease and pay like all of my money in rent. So yeah, it's just not this. Yeah, it's rough out there. You know, it's rough to be. It's rough to be like 22, 23, whatever. It's like all of your friends are moving, basically. Like everyone's moving to different parts of the world. And I'm like, damn. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. Going back to where the neighbors will comment on how much you've grown. Yeah, I hate my neighbors, though. We're not very neighborly in my neighborhood. Or, I don't know, we kind of used to be. It's a long story. There's neighbor drama. It's whatever. Because I used to go to the same school as my neighbors. And, I don't know. They had a kid. They had a kid who was my sister's age and a kid who was a year older than me, and we like we have beef. I beef with my neighbors. Don't worry about it. My neighbors on the other side are cool. They're just not very friendly. I don't think they speak English that well. It's rough to be any age. Well, that's depressing. I guess every age is rough, just the reasons change. But yeah, it's rough out there. It's gonna be rough because, you know, I'm so like hot and cold with my family. I usually get along with them okay until suddenly I don't. But, you know. Yeah. You know, it's very rough out there right now for everyone, I think. I think, you know, everyone's having kind of a hard time of it. And I hope things get better. Which, you never know, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys have recently been on the job hunt. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I can pull up my chart. Yeah. So I've applied to about 50 jobs in the last like 2 months. And I haven't heard back from anyone. I've heard back like automated rejections, but I haven't gotten like a human being to respond to a single one. Just kind of crazy. I had an interview with an AI, and then they just ghosted me. Yeah, they had me talk to a chatbot, and then they just never responded to me, and I think they just asked me like where I live, so I think that they just stole my data and sold it. That was really weird. I think that whole company was a scam though. I've been cold emailing and LinkedIn messaging random people, and none of them have responded either, basically, or they respond with like one word, and I'm like, well, that's great. 50 jobs, yeah. I guess I feel like it doesn't sound like that many, but feels like a lot. Yeah, shit's crazy. Well, I was kind of like, I've been applying to jobs like in all different places too, because like I basically have like been applying to jobs in like 2 different sections. One of them is like basically like my ideal like entry positions, most of which are on like the West Coast or like California or Seattle or like Washington or whatever. And those are like, I would be willing to relocate for those jobs. And then the other ones I was applying to are like literally anything I can find in like on the East Coast where I want to live, just so I could have an excuse to keep living here. So it'd be like, yeah, and that kind of stuff was like, I was just applying to be like a secretary or like an administrative assistant or a, I don't know, that kind of thing. Like any kind of like 9-to-5 entry level, whatever the fuck. But like the reason being that I wanted to be in that location. And then, yeah, no one's responded. The closest I got was one of those places where I applied to be a secretary, had me talk to an AI chatbot and then ghosted me. So that was cool. And then I've gotten a lot of rejections from robots when they, yeah, but I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess. I'm glad you weren't forced to be a secretary. I wouldn't mind it. I would be a secretary if it was in the right place. You know? Do jobs even exist anymore? Debatable. I don't think entry-level jobs exist. Because I was applying to be a secretary or an administrative assistant or whatever, like just to sit at the desk and do data entry and whatever. And it's like 5 years of experience. They want 5 years of experience. I have yet to apply to a job that doesn't require like at least 2 years of experience. And I've just been applying anyways because I have no other option. There's no jobs that don't want 2 years of experience. And I just want to say, I don't think it's my resume because I did 2 internships and worked a job the whole time I was in college that was like relevant to the field. So, you know, like it's not 2 years of like professional experience, but I have 2 years of internship experience. But I don't know, maybe that doesn't count. And then it's also, you go to apply to a job and it was posted like 4 minutes ago and it already has 2,000 applicants. The job I have, which is entry level, pays like dirt. Yeah, that too. Yeah, man. Job hunt is insane, and I don't know, like, not to get like political, I don't think this counts as politics, but it just feels like graduating in like college and stuff is like, it feels like a broken promise, I guess. Like, I feel like I was kind of told and brought up with, like, you get a college degree and then you get a job. And like that's not even close to the truth. And then even the people I know who have jobs, like, you know, a job is supposed to pay you. A job is supposed to pay you at least enough to live. It's supposed to, like, you know, respect you enough, treat you like a person at least. And that doesn't sound like it's happening. Oh, you know. It can be very depressing. Like, so I kind of, my therapist told me to ignore it while I was on vacation. She was like, enjoy your trip to Italy. Do not apply to jobs. Do not look at job boards. Do not do that. Which I mostly did. I applied to a couple of jobs because I really liked them and they opened up and I was like, I should apply really fast. But mostly I've been like off the grid in regards to the job search for like the last 2 weeks. But before that, I was literally trying to apply to like a job a day at least. And like basically like not a single day would go by where I wouldn't like cry at least a little bit while searching for jobs. Because it just feels completely hopeless. I don't know. Yeah, I'm down to talk about it. You know, you're not alone. I don't know if that makes... I honestly, like, a lot of people have said that to me since I graduated. Like, you're not alone in this. Everyone's having a hard time. And it's like, I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse, honestly. Because I guess it's like... if it was just me, maybe it was something I could fix about myself or my resume or something. But if it's everyone, there's probably nothing I can do. Or at least nothing I can do outside of like get lucky. I don't know. The nice thing is when I move back home with my parents, I can nepotism my way into something. My parents are well respected in their field. It's not my field, but you know, like my parents, if I'm in Texas, my parents can get me a job as a secretary or something, or an assistant or something entry level. And then I can do that and I won't have to pay rent. So I can save money to move or travel or do whatever comes next. The downside is I will be very lonely because all of my friends are here. And also, I don't like Texas. And also, sometimes I don't like my family. But there are, you know, there are advantages to it. So that's kind of why I made the choice that I did. But, maybe we should move on. I'd offer you my couch. That's okay. You know, I do have a very nice bedroom waiting for me, so that's good. Get jobs based on what their parents have. Yeah. Well, like, I'm trying to... everyone laughs in my face when I say this, but I'm trying to go into the television industry. I want to work in TV. Which is like... I'm playing on, like, critical mode, you know? Like, that's, like, the hardest fucking job to get. And if I just grin and bear it and I decided to do what my parents do, I would have it made. But unfortunately, I'm extremely passionate about what I do. Or what I want to do. And I don't think that I would be... I don't think that I would be, like, satisfied in my life if I didn't at least try. Yeah. I really want to work for Netflix. I watch a lot of Netflix, but, Yeah, you know, I don't think that I would, I think that I would regret it forever if I didn't at least try to go for the dream. Yeah, you know. And like I keep saying, like, I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky that for the next, like, year or whatever, I'm gonna live in my parents' house. My parents aren't gonna charge me anything. Like, I can do whatever I want, you know? Like, this is my... I can spend all that time applying to pipe dream jobs while not paying rent, you know? I don't have to work to live. So... I can... At least for a little bit, I can try to focus on the pipe dream, and then if that doesn't work out... Yeah. That doesn't work out, I'll see what comes next. Yeah. It's not even that I don't want to rely on my family. It's like literally a location thing. Like, I really just don't want to live where my family lives. Maybe pick up the groceries every week. Well, when I'm home from college or whatever, I am the #1 laundry doer. I do all the laundry in the house when I'm there. Because I actually kind of love doing laundry. So, that's, I clean. I do a lot of housekeeping. I earn my keep, okay? When I'm in my parents' house, I do all the laundry. I do all the laundry. I do a lot of dishes. I clean a lot. I take care of the pets. Like, I definitely do stuff when I'm home. Like, I'm not just a literal, like, hikikomori neat slacker, okay? I also stream, which makes me very little money, but it does make money. Well, yeah, sometimes it makes money. Sometimes it loses money. But, you know, it's whatever. It's a thing that I do. Yeah. Not a neat. Disappointing. Well, I'm about to be a neat. I'm kind of a neat now. I have a job, but only barely. I'm going to be a neat. I'm on, like, literally 1 month countdown. Like, exactly 1 month from today, I will be a neat. I will be not in education, employment, or training. I will literally just be a neat. So, there's that. I think neat only counts if you aren't looking for a job. Is that true? I think it's not in education, employment, or training. Maybe if you're looking? I don't know. But I will officially be, like, all the way unemployed. Like, all the way unemployed. Which is, I haven't been, like, 100% unemployed, like, no job at all, for, like... I was unemployed for 1 semester of college. I got, in my 2nd semester of college, I got my on-campus college job that I kept for the whole time. So with the exception of those, like, 3 months, I haven't not had a job since I was, like, 15. Yeah. Maybe briefly, but, like, no, I worked... I think maybe there was a year in between where I didn't have, like, I worked a job for, like, a year when I was 15. And then I think when I was 16 or 17, I worked at an ice cream shop, and I worked there all the way until I left for college. And then for 1 semester of college, I didn't have a job, and then I got an on-campus job, and I worked that job. And then I worked on the summers, too. I guess I had an internship 1 summer, which didn't pay me. Putting yourself out there for freelance film work. Not really. I might do that next. Honestly, like, freelancing, it is, like, the way that a lot of, like, film stuff works, unfortunately, but it really scares me. Yeah, and it's not like I have to, I've always, like, had to work. I just kind of wanted to. I liked most of the jobs that I've had, you know? I like having my own money. Yeah, I worked... Yeah, and then I worked all that. Yeah. I've had, like, weird jobs. I worked at this like Instagram pop-up thing. And then I worked at an ice cream place for a while. I worked at a museum for one summer. And then like all this time I've been like a lab assistant at my school. Right now I work at an arcade, but I say only barely because they never fucking give me shifts. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm a Vtuber. That's not a real job. Get a real job. Can I suggest something? Depends what it is. Lab assistant? No, like, computer lab. No, yeah. Yeah, my title was lab assistant, but it was computer lab. And I think that it, like, it's, like, broken algorithms on some search things when they review my resume because it recommends that I work at, like, a hospital or something. And I'm like, no, it's a computer lab. It's a computer lab. Yeah, I don't know. The job search is really rough, you guys. That's my conclusion. Just become a NEET. Alright. I think I gotta log off pretty soon, guys. I'm gonna go make a coffee. Because I'm gonna fall asleep in the next hour because I'm still jet lagged. And I can't do that because I'll never recover. See if FaZe needs someone to do video recording at FaZeCon. I forgot about FaZeCon. Is that gonna be a real thing? I haven't even heard about that. That'd be fun. The like convention filming industry is fun. I know quite a few people who have been like con photographers and it seems fun. It's real, but the date and location hasn't been announced yet. Interesting. Can all of you guys send emails to FaZe Connect telling them to hire me as anything? I'm good at, no, I wouldn't be a good, like, talent manager. I don't know. They should just let me through their fucking auditions! Let me in! Yeah. Anyway. I don't even know if they have auditions open anymore. Let me in! I would cook. If they would take a chance on me, I know I don't have, like, a lot of... Yeah. I can't sing. I don't sing. I'm not an idol. I'm very bad at singing. Maybe that's what I should do, and I should get singing lessons and become an idol. Neither could Leah when she joined. Yeah, but when Leah joined, it was like easy. It would like be easy to get through their auditions. No shade to like the first generation. Like obviously they're all very talented, but like I just think it's super different. Yeah. Yeah. A talented crash fishman's car. I don't know if I've heard that story. I heard that someone broke into their car. Yeah. I can guarantee if you're at FaZe Connect and you're watching this, I promise if you hire me, I will not crash a car. Because I won't drive. I like crashed a car. I've just like hit curbs and stuff. Sheena crashed Sakana's car. I haven't heard that. That's really funny. That's great. That's awesome. Good for her. Good for her. You guys just hate to see a girl boss winning. Alrighty, guys. Sorry to get depressing at the end there. I am kind of mid-crash out. I didn't even eat this orange candy. Do you want it? Well, yeah, thank you so much for coming to my yap session. Always good to yap with you guys. I feel like it's been a while since I just straight up like Zatsu'd at the mic. Always fun, always fun. You know me, the Yapinator. Yappity yap 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 yap. Anyway, yeah, I'm Catholic now. No, I'm not. That's a lie. But I will see you guys. Some of you tomorrow. It's later tomorrow. So tomorrow there's a later stream. It's gonna be a member stream. If you weren't here earlier, I'm making some changes to the membership, which I'm gonna be talking about tomorrow with members, and then I will post about for the non-members. I think it'll be exciting. I really hope you guys like it. If you don't like it, I'm gonna be really sad because you guys pay for to be members. But I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it. So please stop by for that. And if you're not a member, you could join, or just watch out for me making a post on Discord, Twitter, all that stuff. Day after tomorrow, big one. Kingdom Hearts movie watch along. Get some snacks, get some popcorn. We're gonna get comfy cozy, and we are gonna watch an HD cutscene movie. Yay! Yeah, and I think that's about it. Next week should be fun too. I will talk more about that later. But yeah, I think it'll be good. So let me find a raid. Oh wait, I said I was gonna raid a church. I bet churches don't have their raids on. Oh, here we can raid the Philadelphia. Oh, okay, Elevation Church. We're joining the Elevation Church broadcast. So everyone go find Jesus. Amen.